Hello everyone, it's Kavita from Red Door Yoga, and thank you for joining me for the Red Door Yoga on the Mat series. Today I wanted to talk to you about Matsyasana, or fish pose. Now, Matsyasana, or fish pose, is very therapeutic if you've been suffering from sluggish digestion. Signs and symptoms of sluggish digestion include weight gain, a coldness in the stomach, a sense of heaviness in the stomach on an ongoing basis. Sometimes you'll suffer from nausea, either when you've eaten or before you've eaten. You might notice a bit of an aversion developing to food. Now, if you have sluggish digestion, as I mentioned, Matsyasana is very therapeutic for this. And this is because it opens up the solar plexus area. It opens up the area that feeds the digestive fire in the body. It helps to raise the metabolic rate so that you can better break down the food that you're taking into your body. Better put it to work and gain the nutrients and get rid of things that you don't need anymore. Now, Matsyasana is a pose that really strengthens your back muscles. And with that in mind, I am going to mention to you that the arms are really not involved in it. So we'll take a look at the pose now and go through it in detail. Let's head on down to the mat. Now, to set up for Matsyasana, you want to actually come into a good Shavasana position. So the thighs are internally rotated, so the second toes are pointing up towards the ceiling, the feet dorsiflex, nice and active. Bring the shoulder blades down, and bring the arms alongside the body, palms facing downwards. Once you've done that, you're going to slide your hands, palms down, underneath the bum. Now for me, I've got long limbs, and that means that my hands actually end up under my thighs. So if you're like me and you've got long limbs, it's perfectly fine for them to end up underneath your legs. Don't worry about that. Tuck the elbows right in, shoulders back, and length through the back of the neck. Chin tucked. Now it's really important, again, I mentioned earlier, that we don't use our arms. It's so tempting to push your arms into the floor. We don't want to do that. What you want is you want to pretend there's a cable attached to your breastbone and it's going to reach up towards the ceiling. Feel that cable pulling the breastbone upward, and you're going to contract your back muscles. As the back muscles are contracting, it's lifting the spine upwards. The shoulders come away from the earth, but the head stays on the floor, just sliding along the mat. Breathe into the basin of the abdomen, into the ribs. Then exhale. Breathe into the basin, into the ribs. Then exhale. Now, if this is comfortable for you and you've gotten a really good height here, so your shoulders are well off the floor, you can choose to take the arms from under the bum and clasp them in front of you. So you can see my shoulders are still off the earth here. Inhale and lift the arms up and overhead, rolling the shoulders into the armpits, still drawing the shoulders down, so you're still using those back muscles. Breathing into the basin of the abdomen and into the rib cage. This really stretches and opens up the abdominal viscera, the organs within the body. Once you're ready to come out, inhale, bring the arms back over. If they're still under the bum, just slide them out from underneath the bum. And then release your back muscles to lower the body back down into Shavasana and breathe. And that is how you perform Matsyasana or fish pose. I hope that was helpful, everyone. A couple quick things to remember about Matsyasana. Firstly, if you are performing it with correct back engagement, there's really very little pressure on the neck. All of the movement is through the chest, up and forward towards the ceiling. So you're lifting your weight away from the head, even though the head is still planted into the earth. A second thing is, as with all things, you can't have too much of a good thing. So while Matsyasana works very well for encouraging the metabolic rate and opening up the digestive system and getting rid of sluggish digestion, you can overdo it. So look for signs that you're ramping up your digestive system too much. Those signs might be soft stool or diarrhea, an acidic digestion, acid reflux, things like that. Emotional things that might show up if you're overdoing it: irritability, impatience, anger. So just pay attention. You want to do just enough to get sluggish digestion out of the way so that the body is happy and healthy. Thank you for joining me, everyone. If you have thoughts, questions, comments, please do put them in the comments section. And I will look forward to seeing you again online very, very soon. Namaste. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, please share. If you've got questions or suggestions for future videos, put them in the comments section below. And don't forget to subscribe. Namaste.